Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Pokemon Showdown. Today we're going to be hitting up the OU ladder with this Dark Spam team by DGVHH. No idea how to pronounce that. Dugao. Anyway, I changed one thing on his team. He had Crunch on his Aerodactyl. I didn't like that. I changed it to Ice Fang just because I want to weaken Tank Chomp for Bisharp to potentially sweep. I think that's the goal of the team. And we got a game right away. So, looks like my opponent has... Zard Y balance. Actually, it could be Zardex on his team too. I say Zard Y because he has plenty for Keldeo and basically plenty to lure in the Lotties. But I think it's Zardex actually on his team. So I definitely want to keep my Landorus as healthy as I can. See, I want to lead off with Hoopa and just damage the Rotom that I'm expecting him to lead off with. But if he leads off with Weavile, I'm in trouble. So we're gonna try that actually. I think he leads off with the Pokemon that I was hoping he would lead off with, as we're just going to go right for the Hyperspace Fury right here. I'm pretty sure he has Pursuit on his Weavile. I don't mind if he burns me, because I can still knock him out with Psychic right after. Yeah, I still would be able to knock him out. Actually, I can knock him out with any attack right after. I could probably go for Focus Blast right here, predicting Weavile, but I don't want to. I'm just going to go for Psychic, because it is the most accurate move if he decides to stay in. I would rather not risk missing a Focus Blast right there, as he stays in, so he lets me knock out his Weavile. No, that would be perfect actually if he let me knock out his Weavile, but he let me knock out his Rotom. I'm pretty sure he has Pursuit on this team, but I'm just gonna go for Focus Blast anyway, because I have nothing on my team that really wants to take a knockoff regardless. And what I can do is what I actually want to do is force Weavile to take one more Life Orb hit. Yeah, I actually want to force it to take one more Life Orb hit, so I'm gonna go out to Landers and double out into my Klefki. I kind of assume he would go for Icicle Crash right here because he doesn't see another rocker besides that. But if he wants to hard switch out into his own Landers, I guess that's fine as well, as he does go Lando. And basically I want him to go for another attack, that way he's in range of +2 Sucker Punch, but that didn't work out for me, now did it? So I'm going to go back out into my Landers right here on what I'm expecting to be his own Scarf Lando, and he's going to go for U-turn. Oh, he actually goes for Earthquake, so that's great, because I'll be able to get my rocks right now, as apparently he is not Scarf Lando, he is Rocks Lando. So what I do want to do is weaken him just a bit with Stone Edge. Never mind, it's not going to happen. It wasn't meant to be, because I expect him to go for U-turn right there. And basically with Stone Edge plus U-turn, he was in range of knockoff or even Sucker Punch. Or obviously Sucker Punch would knock him out at +2, 100% with a bit more damage, which is what I was trying to go for, but that's not what worked out. That's not what ended up happening right there. If I had Fire Fang on my Aerodactyl, I actually just won with it right now. But he goes out to Weavile, which is great. Weavile is better than him going out to Starmie and checking me, so I can go directly out into my Klefki on whatever attack he wants to go for, as it is the Icicle Crash. And what I can do is just threaten him right now with the a Thunder Wave. Honestly, I don't see a reason not to go for it. I don't care if he has Landorus. He goes Starmie. I think it could be offensive Starmie on this team, which means Foul Play can 2 KO. I mean, that doesn't mean anything, but it ends up being defensive Starmie. And do I risk the Bisharp right here is the thing. I don't really want to, because Bisharp puts in work versus him. I think I'm just going to Foul Play and play around with Paras and hope we can get something going right now. Right here, I do expect him to Rapid Spin or recover, because I did go for Foul Play right there, pressuring him. So now I feel like I can go out to Bisharp, excuse me. I keep saying Weavile, what the hell? Bisharp, as he actually gets full Para. That sucks for that opponent, because now something is going to die to this knockoff. He does not have a switch in at all. If Ferrothorn comes out, then I weaken it for Aerodactyl to sweep him, because Aerodactyl can sweep him, especially with his Zard. Don't think it's Zardex, and I'm not going to let my Landorus get weakened, but he does switch out into his Ferrothorn right now, as that knockoff does a chill 40%. Ooh, that's damage. These leftovers too. Great, great, great. So what I can do is just SD up right now and knock him out with the next knockoff, as he goes for Thunder Wave. Deserved. Definitely deserved, but I should be faster, or not. Okay, so either way, that knockoff was knocking him out. The crit didn't matter right there, as I'm able to take him out right there. And I'm assuming if he doesn't have Reflect type on his Starmie, then he is going into Charizard right now, and he's going to try and outplay. Looks like he does have Reflect type on his Starmie though. I'm going to go right for knockoff, as he just goes right for spin. Wow, I expect him to Reflect type right there, but he goes right for spin. But I am still a +2 Bisharp, that's the thing. Even though I am Leech Seeded, I am still a +2 Bisharp as Weavile is going to come out and, do you have low kick on this thing? I'm going to go for knockoff again. I keep not going with my gut. And it's not working for me right now because I was thinking, okay, if he had low kick, he would go for it, but that's so obvious right now. But I can go out to Klefki and proceed to stack some hazards right now as his Landorus is going to come out. And I do have the Magnet Rise, so I can get up all 3 layers versus this thing. All 3 layers. So we're going to hit him with that nice Magnet Rise right now. He could U-turn, I suppose. But if you U-turned out, what would you go out to? Zard? If you go Zard, I Thunder Wave you. Then again, if I Thunder Wave him, I lose to his Weavile. So I guess it's hard for me to say what I want to do right now. He actually goes out to Weavile. Why? Okay, great. So he's going to let me Thunder Wave his Weavile. I'll take it. Actually, I can just Foul Play right now as well. Because Foul Play will be able to knock out Weavile regardless. So I don't know why he went Weavile over Zard right now. I guess he really doesn't want to get Thunder Wave. But sacking Weavile means that I would 100% win the game because I will be able to Thunder Wave his Zard no matter what. I guess he's trying to wear me down with Stone Edge. Or not Stone Edge, but yeah, actually Stone Edge, yeah. I think that's the only thing he can wear me down with right now. So I don't know why I'm going for Spike. What am I doing? Why am I going for Spike versus a guy with 2 flyers left? But what I can do is go out into my my Landorus right now. I don't want to go out into my Aerodactyl just yet, even though Ice Fang should knock him out, because I don't want to risk Ice Fang versus this thing and have to miss Stone Edge anyway, but I guess I have to risk it regardless. But I want to get up rocks because I know I'm faster than him, as unfortunately he does crit me right there, and I can just go for Stone Edge right of my own. If he wants to go for U-turn, that's fine as well. I guess he's pretty adamant about knocking me out with that, but my own Stone Edge is putting him in range of my Aerodactyl just to win right now. 25% should be enough for Aerodactyl's wing attack to knock him out. I'm going to calc it just to be sure. I'm pretty positive it is enough. I also could have went out to Latios right there and clicked Side Shock twice, but depending on his Zard's bulk, I would have to risk Draco anyway. I don't know. If it's Zard X, then I would have to risk Draco regardless. So I guess I'm going off Aerodactyl with this game. I could have played the end game a lot smarter, but there's a difference when I play in the morning versus when I play any other time of the day. So Landorus, T, OU defensive. Let's just use max. Let's say +1 because that cancels out the Intimidate. 26%, and you know he's at 24, which means he's at 25 due to Showdown. And yeah, our wing attack is definitely knocking him out. So we're gonna be able to knock him out. I guess Draco is more accurate than Stone Edge anyway. So this is my bad if I lose this game regardless. Well, we don't miss around here. Come on, Aerodactyl. Yeah, every single time I use Mega Jam Bat, I don't miss. So I'm gonna be able to knock him out, and that's gonna be a good game. I don't like how he played his Weavile. I also don't like how I played my Landorus in the end. But I just wanted to win it with Aerodactyl. I was being a little bit adamant about that. And it also is a ladder, so it doesn't matter as much to me. But I shouldn't be making plays like that as well. I mean, either way, I was risking Stone Edge with Landorus because he would probably DD in regular form. I would always do that versus Landorus, DD in regular form. And I was risking Stone Edge with Aerodactyl, and then I would be risking Draco with my Latios if he was, if he had HP. Like, I'll show you right now. HP, Latios, OU Life Orb, Mega Charizard X. See, the regular variant, easily 2 KO'd. But if he has, like, some weird bulk, like, I always, if he has any bulk at all, even, like, 96, it's still, like, a roll. Even though it's hugely in my favor, yes. But then I also have to take into account, oh, me. I was about to say wee wee, but that's a little bit disrespectful. Also, saying that I was about to say wee wee was a little bit disrespectful as well. Yeah, Hoopa just dominates. Aerodactyl has a little bit of fun as well. I'm gonna lead off with my have fun. I'm gonna lead off with my Braylon Landorus for his Braylon just to get off the Intimidate. Unfortunately, like, Landorus is so pressured in this game by a bunch of his members. What do I want to take to sleep? I really think Klefki should be taking the sleep right here, because I do have that chance to burn him, and I have to save Landorus for his Excadrill plus Charizard. I think it's Zardax plus Excadrill, which is really nice to pressure me. So what we are going to do is try and wake up As he is a Focus Punch variant, great. That's great. Praying he'd be like a Mach Punch variant. And he's Life Orb as well. Okay, so that's good to know. That's definitely good to know that he's Life Orb. So I can go right back out into my Landorus. He's definitely going for Bullet Seed right now, but at least we get the -2 off on him. Alright, let's see. That it doesn't look like so much when he's doing 2, but if he starts getting 5 hits, then I'm in trouble. But what I could go for is the Bisharp Sweep, which needs me to get rid of Breloom. So I'm going to go for Rocks right now, as Tyranitar is going to come out. And I don't like the way he brought out his Tyranitar at all. I'm pretty sure he has Ice Beam. But it also is his Rocker, so I'm actually going to go for U-Turn right now. And go out into Bisharp, right? No, Bisharp is the Wing Con. What am I doing? But then I have to risk Focus Blast Fist, so it's like, does Adamant Bisharp knock him out? I doubt, if that did 29%, I doubt Adamant Bisharp knocks him out with Iron Head. I know it might seem like I'm saying a lot, but Bisharp. Oh, you Swords Dance. I wish we were Life Orb, man. I mean, we're Adamant. That's cool. I don't know why I gave a Lychee Berry, but Tyranitar. Oh, you support. Yeah, Iron Head doesn't do enough. Hold up. Why is everybody running these max HP, these max defense T-Tars? The hell? That's definitely not max defense. Okay, so I think I have to go Hoopa and risk the Focus Blast. I hate to do that so early, but I think I have to. If he goes for Ice Beam, that's great. Should go for Rocks though. Goes for Ice Beam, so I do have the chance to hit this Focus Blast, and the good thing is he doesn't have a switch into Focus Blast plus any other attack on my part. So if I went for like Drain, I mean, if it hit, you know, in theory, if it hit, he wouldn't get up Rocks right now. But it is what it is. He still doesn't have a switch in though. It still doesn't exist. Don't worry, it's okay, Yami Panda. Don't be sad facing. If you get sad face if I miss the next one. See, we're good. And he's Chople, but he dies to Rocks, so that's a great thing right there. As he reveals his entire set to me. Pretty much revealed his entire set. I think we go Arrow here and take the Mega. I wish I had Pursuit as well. Pursuit would be really nice right here. He's Chopper though, so Sandy's going to wear down. And what I can do is just Mega Evolve and go right for Wing Attack. As he's going to go out to Manaphy. And the good thing is Sandy's going to go down, so he'll never be able to get that up versus the majority of my team. Because Excadrill has to spin in order for him to get that up. And I'm actually just going to Stone Edge to put him in range of Latios' Psyshock, because Latios just starts having fun now. Yeah. Ooh, that's Fizz Def Manaphy too. That's definitely Fizz Def. Holy crap, that attack did nothing, yo. But I can go for Psyshock, and I think we're just going to go for the... we're definitely going to go for the win with Bisharp in this game. I really wish Breloom was gone. I also wish, you know, T-Tar was gone as well. Because basically with Hoopa alive, I can go for Hyperspace Fury, knock him out with that, and he couldn't revenge kill me because Sand was going to end eventually. But Ghost Clef. That did 51%? Hello? That is nice. That is damage. Hold up. Do a little bit more. Do it again. Unfortunately, we can't have nice things. No, looking at this team, it's probably T-Wave Clef too. Alright, so we'll go Landers, and we'll just start shaking the ground a little bit with Earthquake. I don't want to take T-Wave Clef. Yeah. He has T-Wave. So he has another Earthquake switching, which is good. Obviously, Clef being here can weaken me, though, with the Moonblast. So I'm going to go right for Earthquake as he sacks his Manaphy right there. That's great, because Earthquake will be able to take that thing out. As it doesn't... What the hell, Manaphy? I know you're captain of the Bronze Beartix, but calm down, bro. So we'll go out to Landers. Latios, excuse me. Actually, if he set up a Rain Dance right here, because he's definitely Fizz Def, if he set up a Rain Dance right there, that would have been really big. The fact that he burnt me sucks. It's okay. But I'll just go for Roost right here. Try to be a bit more HP as he goes right for Rest. And, I mean, he's going to sack Tar right now anyway, right? He actually went directly in the Clef. If I Psyshocked that 2-hit KO'd, oh my god. Alright, I got to start. The fact that he Thunder Wave is so depressing as well. I will just Psyshock this thing. I think I'm going to have to go 100% for the Bisharp or go home. Like, I don't think I can win if I don't go for Bisharp. So, go out into our Breloom, our Bisharp right now and click Iron Head. He can't risk me SDing up right now, as he can go out into his Breloom. And, what do we do right now? What do? We have to go out into Landorus, and we have to take the Mach Punch. Unfortunate. But I mean, that's putting him in range of Sucker. So he goes right for Bullet Seed right there. Alright, so he's not playing around right now. This guy's trying to win. Oof. And with a U-turn, hopefully we get two more. Nope. See, there's a few things that has to happen. In order for me to win, I have to crit Excadrill. Ah, man, it would have been so nice to hit with Hoopa. Hoopa just broke his team. I'm not trying to complain, though. It's Pokemon. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Sucker doesn't knock him out. So not only do I have to go out to Klefki on the Sucker, on the Mach Punch, and let him take the extra life orb damage so Sucker knocks him out, I also have to outplay a Mach... I have to hope he's Adamant 1, win a Speed tie 2, and hope to outplay Spore versus Mach Punch. Good game, and sorry about the hacks. Okay, so definitely going for Mach Punch. So we're going to go for Sucker right now. As if he was Adamant, he wins the Speed tie, and that's going to be a game. So Hoopa definitely would have broken through his team. But that's the, that's what happens when you use Focus Blast. That's absolutely what happens when you use Focus Blast. So, it's a game we play. We got the same opponent again from before, and because he has knockoff and not pursuit, that's good information for me, I guess. He doesn't have a Lottie switching, or at least my Lottie switching, so he leads off with Landorus, and what I can do is go right for HP Fire and catch his Ferrothorn right now. It's like it's literally his only switch into this thing, and because he doesn't have Pursuit, I don't have to play safe and double around with my Latios. So now what I can do is Draco him and knock him out with that, because I will do 24% based on the 82%, and also if he wants to switch out. Ooh, actually if you switch out to Starmie right now. Come on. Goes Rotom Wash. Nice. And the Draco connects, and we are able to knock him out. I think he was Resto Chest, though, so it would have 2-hit KO'd anyway. But Rotom Wash being gone so early both games is huge for me. We know he's Zardex. Goes Weavile. We also know he does not have Pursuit. We know he has Knockoff, so we're going to go out to our Klefki just to take that right now. And what we are going to do is actually double right back out into Latios. Call me CBV right here. Doubling right back out into Latios because we could just start spamming Dracos one more time. As he goes out into Starmie. And not only am I going to assert dominance by roosting right here on the Ferrothorn switch, so that can be at full, I'm also going to drop a Draco. He can't even switch into Weavile, which is perfect right now. So I can go right for the Hidden Power Fire and knock him out. So Ferrothorn and Rotom both gone, as Weavile has to come back out. And the thing is, thing about Weavile is, like, even if he doubles back out on the Landorus right now, like, he can continuously go for knockoff if he wants to. We're making the play again. I'm having too much fun going back into Latios and dropping Dracos on him. I feel like CAB. We're both pretty aggro players, though. Sometimes I feel like I don't have to be. But I'll drop a Draco right now as he scalds me. Ooh. Ooh, I missed. No. Saw that Draco land on the side. It's okay. Draco does not fail twice. Oh, Draco, no! I'm gonna drop another one because I can't risk roosting and him switching out. I love how Scald is also failing to burn me as I'm missing all my Dracos. But we hit that one finally. Ooh, I never dropped so many Dracos in a game and had all these survivors. But we kill another Pokemon. Another one bites the dust. Weavile's gonna come out, and I don't want to take a knockoff now. Definitely do not. I'll just sack this to the Icicle Crash. As I can take one Ice Shard with Mega Aerodactyl, so what I'll actually do is go out to Mega Aerodactyl, and I don't even have to Ice Fang. If I want to assert dominance, I can Ice Fang the Landorus, but I don't have to. Yes, I do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Eternity. So, we're able to Ice Fang his Yachi Landorus, but that does not matter at all, because now Aerodactyl just wins. Aerodactyl actually just wins. If I hit this next Ice Fang, I win, because not only does it knock it out, but -1 Stone Edge should do enough to Zard. Or a decent amount. I still knock out Weavile right now with the Stone Edge as well. at -1. I also take the Ice Shards, which is why I actually went for Ice Fang right there. It also put him in range of Bisharp's attack, and he doesn't kill me with anything, and I can go directly in the Clef key right now and click Thunder Wave no matter what, and then hard switch directly into my Landers. That is always the play. So, alright, that definitely put me in a better mood after after missing Focus Blast in the last game. So we're gonna go right for Thunder Wave, as he's able to knock us out with the Earthquake. And I guess he doesn't have Roost on this Charizard then, because we can go right out into our Landers. I mean, it didn't even matter, but that's just something to know. If he has Earthquake, he probably doesn't have Roost, which is why he plays it so late game, as we do not knock him out, but Flare Blitz isn't going to knock us out, and it is going to knock him out with his own recoil, and that is going to be good game right there. So, I even get burnt last minute. For all them scalds you didn't burn. Alright, that made me feel a little bit better. About, that made me feel a little bit better about missing Focus Blast in the last game, going a little bit aggro. I haven't played super aggressive in a long time. I mean, I play when I need to. I feel like it's not always necessary. That's why sometimes when CVB does the play, I was like, yeah, and then sometimes it's like, no, you don't have to do that, dude. But in any case, we're only for another game. It's only been 21 minutes. Wow. Whew. We're getting some rematches out here. Maybe we'll get rematches versus all the opponents that we've lost to today and just win. That'd be nice. Or we can just get this Mew Nidoking and it completely dominates me because Mew, it, like, destroys this team. Alright, we lead off with Hoopa because Hoopa gets a kill as a lead. Like, straight up. Hopefully his Mew doesn't have Signal Beam or anything funky like that. U-turn even. I'm going right for Hyperspace Fury and it dies. Great. Okay, great. I'm not messing around. I'm not going to predict the Clefable when your opponent has a Mew. I've used Mew a million times. I know how deadly that is. In Black and White, it was deadly. In every generation, this thing was deadly. So, unfortunately, I don't have the best switch into this, or the best answer to this, I feel, on the team. He also doesn't have a... going directly into Landers. I don't want to risk him being Thunder Wave. I have my own Thunder Wave to check his Pokemon as well. He goes right for Flamethrower too, trying to predict my one of my steals to come out. And now I can get up my rocks for the Charizard and the Dragonite, as he's going to go for Calm Mind. And yeah, what U-turn out here? What I'll do is, because Hoopa can take a hit from Nidoking, so I don't want to go directly into Hoopa. Aerodactyl can actually win as well if it Mega Evolves early enough. And the thing also about Nidoking is that I can... Latios knocks it out. But Latios, besides that, doesn't do anything. So I actually risk Latios right here. If he wants to Calm Mind up again, I'll Side Shock to put him in range of Iron Head. Goes for Flamethrower, so that's great. He's going to want to knock me out with Moonblast now. Like, I'll just Side Shock to put him in range. Like, I want Hoopa... Oh my god. Full physical defense. Good lord, you are fully physical defensive. Fully. Like, straight up. You're not going to be able to stall me out completely, bro. I will Roost if I need to. Just knock me out with Moonblast so I can Iron Head you and knock you out. That is the play. So, we're going to skip a little bit of turns right here. If he wants to Calm Mind up even more, it doesn't... I mean, most he's going to get like 2 kills with this thing. And then I'll be able to revenge kill it right there, so... Thank you. Alright, so he finally decides to Moonblast me, as I can now go out into my Bisharp and click Iron Head. I actually don't know if my Iron Head would knock him out because he's fully physically defensive. If I was Life Orb, it would 100% knock him out. I would have no... Like, there's no question. It would knock him out, but... It would 100% knock him out. Sorry, I was just looking at a text I had. But, wait, what? He goes Alakazam. That's interesting. Are they gonna Thunder Wave me? I feel like he's gonna Thunder Wave me. Why'd you go Alakazam? But, I'll go out to Klefki. I don't... Yeah. I hate people. Stop doing this to me. It's not fun. I do want to double out into my Aerodactyl, expecting him to go out to Nidoking, as he actually stays in, so I guess he's going to go for Focus Blast, but that's fine as well. He goes for Taunt, so that's even better, so I don't take any damage that turn. That's what I can do is now just Mega Evolve and go right for Wing Attack. Knock out the Aerodactyl. We don't have to deal with that disgusting yellow color, even though I use it on all my Ubers teams. As Nidoking is going to come out. Is he Scarf Nidoking? He can't. If he's Scarf, I mean, obviously. I deal with everything, man. I want to save Aerodactyl because it, you know, outspeeds +1 Dragonite. That's a plus, like, no pun intended. What I'll do is I'll sack Klefki. I'll sack Klefki to get out spikes just in case Nidoking is forced out as he goes for Ice Beam. If he's Scarf as well, he's going to be forced out anyway. I would Thunder Wave, but you know. He is Scarf, okay. So I'll be able to Thunder Wave, which is great. As I'm able to get up another spike for the Nidoking as well. Oh yes, I'll be able to Thunder Wave you for days. You take that yellow color and you like it. I'm going to go directly in the Bisharp too. Because I could take 1+1 Flame. Actually, I don't want to risk that right there. Forget that. I'd rather weaken him and sack Bisharp after. If he wants to boost up enough, that's fine. We got up all 3 layers of spike now. As he's able to knock us out with the flamethrower. Or not. Oof, that did nothing. But either way, I'm going to weaken him for Hoopa. So, I mean, Bisharp can put in work, but, like, Aerodactyl just wins the game. So I'll be able to weaken things from a Hoopa. I could also use Hoopa to revenge kill him as well. And that way I still save Bisharp. I think I might do that, actually. But then I have to risk a Gunk Shot. I will go for it. It's just the game. That foul play did 5. But he's able to knock us out. As we're going to go out to Hoopa. And I'm going to go for Gunk Shot right here because then I don't... Because I want to save Sucker Punch for the Nidoking. I really just hope this hits. Really do hope this hits. No, it doesn't. Unfortunate. He's able to knock us out with the Moonblast. So that's unfortunate right there. But there is the chance that we do Iron Head flinch him. But after Gunk Shot misses, I don't expect it to Iron Head flinch or full pair. Oh my god. I'm sorry for ever doubting. Like, right, that this would not flinch. I'm sorry. So a little bit of justice right there. Immediate justice, actually. As, why? Because I missed Gunk Shot. Deserved. Lucky with the flinch. Are we just going to completely ignore the turn before? Are we actually just going to completely ignore? Gunk never works. Okay. Anyway, we're going to Sucker Punch him and knock him out. Okay. Gunk never works. That is his logic right there. As Dragonite is going to come out, and what I can do is just go right for the knockoff. If he knocks me out with that. Earthquake. I think he's Trace Bandit actually, but even if he Dragonites us up, I just go right directly into Aerodactyl, go right for Ice Fang, knock him out. And Charizard is going to come out, which we can just Stone Edge, and that will be game. So, justice in that game was served, but I was lucky with the flinch, though. It's actually Zarwai. Okay, so don't... I have 2 chances to lose right now, but we're able to knock him out that Stone Edge. We even get a crit just to... GG. GG Lucky. Hello? Who says GG Lucky when I miss Gunk Shot so Ironhead doesn't knock him out? It would have been the exact same endgame. He would have went Nidoking, I knocked that thing out with Sucker, and then I win with... Whatever. People are funny, man. People are hilarious. But don't... it's... Oh, man. I love people. GG Lucky. You can't say good game and then say lucky at the same time. You can't like say, oh man, this is a good game, and then throw some shade at me. You were lucky. Look at this fat team with no hazard control. Nothing but fat. Landorus is just a great lead versus pretty much the majority of his team. I think Bisharp is the way to go with this game. Actually, Hoopa just dominates his entire team. If I can Thunder Wave the Zard. But he leads off with his Heat Ran. I really don't want to risk this to being HP Ice, but I want to get up my rocks. He is HP Ice, but thankfully he is not able to knock me out, so we're able to get up rocks. Great. And what we are going to do is go for U-turn right here on the Magma Storm, as I can now go out to Hoopa. And what I can do is go right for the Focus Blast. Focus Blast will be able to knock him out. He's definitely offensive. We are faster. We have to hope this hits. And if he goes T-Tar after that, ooh, nice. So we're able to get rid of the Heat Ran. I think that was also a Stealth Rocker as well, as Gliscor is going to come out. Alright, and I can just Psychic that thing into Hyperspace Fury and knock it out. But it seems he is faster than 2... Why is he faster than that speed? He's faster than that, wow. But I can go out to Aerodactyl right here. Even if you Roost, I get off the Mega and I can go for the Ice Fang. Aerodactyl also puts in work with my Dark, considering. As he goes for knockoff. Just go for Ice Fang right here and knock him off. If he wants to go out to Slow King on a potential... if he wants to go out to Slow King on a potential... Aqua Tail, that would have been fine too. But he goes Clef. I'm assuming the yellow color is coming. I think Klefki is fine to get up hazards versus him as he goes for a Stealth Rock. So I guess he doesn't have the yellow color. That's good to know. So we'll get up a Spike right now. We definitely want to threaten the Slow King as well as the Tyranitar, because if we're going to be going for a Bisharp sweep, we need these hazards up to weaken what I'm expecting to be either Megatar or actually goes at Slow King. I'm not sure why, but I'm expecting to be either Megatar or anything like that. It's actually leftovers as well, so like I'm acting surprised, but I am surprised. So we'll get him more hazards for the Venusaur as well as the Tyranitar as he goes for Scald right now. You know, might as well Thunder Wave right now as he goes Gliscor. Okay, I'm assuming he's going to Roost, so what I can do is go Latios on what I'm assuming to be a Roost. And he should know that Draco knocks him out, especially after looking at the psychic damage. So what I'm actually going to do is double out into my Hoopa, predicting him to want to go out to Clefable, and then I can go for an attack from there. And if he goes for knockoff, then obviously this doesn't work out for me, but I still knock him out with Ice Fang. And we still have those hazards for the Tyranitar. So we'll see if this works out, because 86% Draco does knock him out looking at that. But he actually goes Venusaur, so that's perfect as well. And what I can do right here is just go right for Hyperspace Fury. I don't think he'd stay in Venusaur. Why would you stay in Venusaur? But what would he go out to? It would be Clef. Or Tyranitar. So I go for Gunk Shot. As he stays in, I guess I could have just went for Psychic then. If he went T-Tar though, I also could have woken up. What? I also could have SD'd up, but alright, we'll fire for Psychic right now, as he seems so adamant about staying in. And that actually Okos him. So Hoopa is strong as hell, boy. Don't ever doubt the Hoopa. And there's actually no reason not to go out into Klefki right here, because Klefki gets up hazards. Even if he SDs up, like I knock him out with Ice Fang 100% no matter what. So I'm gonna Magnet Rise and then proceed to get up a Spike for the Tyranitar as he taunts me. Okay, so he's just a Stall Breaker set, which means that my Aerodactyl beats it 1v1. And I'll just start firing off some foul plays right now. I don't want anything coming in for free. Let's see how much this does. 16. Oof, that's damage. That is what I call damage. This Gliscor is an issue. I really wish he wasn't like super max speed for some reason. But I mean he is, so I can't do anything about that. Saw him out of some knockoffs, so not really. His knockoff is doing 4. Hilarious. I'm guessing his Clef is fully physically defensive. I'm gonna go out to Aerodactyl and just click Stone Edge right now. Stone Edge, I shouldn't be in any risk by going for Stone Edge, and I can always Roost on his Gliscor as well. Actually, I'm gonna Roost because he's switching out and I'm getting a little bit low. Stone Edge, wow, would have probably 2-hit KO'd that Clefable. Looking back at it at the range it's at, but I mean, if he doesn't have Thunder Wave, he can't beat me anyway with Clef. Like Bisharp is gonna win with a matter of time. So, I'll play it smart. He does have Thunder Wave, so he Stealth Rock Thunder Wave, I guess Soft Blow and Moonblast. That is the set he chose to run. I don't like that, but I'll go Latios on the incoming Gliscor. And what I will do is now, fully physically offensive. I want to drop a Draco on him so badly. I'm going to go for it. Because even if he goes Clef, I can always go back on to Klefki and Thunder Wave this man. So this is gonna be annoying to play around Thunder Waves now. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So we'll double back on Aerodactyl, and what I will be able to do is start firing off Stone Edges. Yeah, might as well. I mean, I'm always weakening my Aerodactyl, but I mean Stone Edge 2-hit KO Slow King anyway, so I'll go for it right now. Let's see how much this does. Ooh, that's damage. Okay. You know for a fact we're not getting the same damage roll, but if I do, that'd be amazing. And I really, really, really want to be a little bit impatient right now. Really want to be impatient right now. The better play is going directly into Klefki, though, because I forced him to softball up, and I can Thunder Wave him, allowing Bisharp to come in. Great. So we're going to go for Thunder Wave 100%. As he switches on the Gliscor, and what we are going to do one more time is Thunder Wave. I'll sack this. I'll sack this to knock off. That way I can go out into my Aerodactyl. And at this point, click Wing Attack. Because Wing Attack into Stone Edge should be able to knock out Slowking. It should be able to knock out Wing Attack into Stone Edge. Should be able to knock out Clefable. I don't want to go for Ice Fang just in case he decides to pivot out into Slowking right now. And, because Aerodactyl wins. Also, if he goes down to Tyranitar, Wing Attack into Stone Edge should be able to knock him out. Because, why did I say Mega Tyranitar when he had a Venusaur on his team? But like I said, Wing Attack should be able to knock him out with Stone Edge. Definitely. Wing Attack did 30%, so Stone Edge would definitely do 39%, assuming it does connect as it does. What the hell, bro? Oh my god. Okay. So now we're in a bad situation. A really bad situation. And, why did that not do that much? I have to go for knock right here. I want to SD, but I can't risk him attacking me right now. I actually get the crit, so that puts me in a little bit of a better situation because I can SD up. And I take one Earthquake. I should tank one Earthquake. I am Bisharp. So, nice. We do tank one, as I will be able to go right for the Iron Head. And, do I SD up on his... I think I SD up. I think I have to outplay. Because I want to go for Sucker Punch right here. He got me. Now that's game. Ah! I'm so mad that Stone Edge did 38%. What the hell, man? Why did that do 38%? We had the game. Oh, that's a good game. That's a good game. Why did that do 38%, dude? Man. Yeah, I am still upset about that damage that it did. 38%. What the hell? I know Slowking is really fat. I mean, I used it. But to do 38% though? I don't know why I'm trying to put +1. Why does he put Adamant? Nobody uses Adamant Aerodactyl. Why would you use an Aerodactyl that's slower than Mega Lopunny? I think it's slower than Mega Lopunny. No, it's not. Is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Why would you use an Aerodactyl that's slower than Mega Lopunny? That's not a good Aerodactyl. Slowking. Oh, you defensive. Stone Edge. Yeah, I have Bull Strike. Obviously knocked it out. There's no way I did 30. Okay. Bold. Hold up. 39%, 38% is min. Alright, so it was a roll. Well, obviously, duh. I guess I got a higher roll. I got a higher roll with Wing Attack, and it felt like it was in my favor, or he does not have max defense, and I got a low roll with that. I don't want to end it there. I don't want to end it on that loss. That loss was disappointing. We're going to go for another game. We'll go for one more, and we'll end it with this guy. I think Excadrill Sand is really powerful right now, to be honest. Like just this type of balance right here. Especially his team. I'm leading off with the Hoopa because it gets a kill. Also because it, like, survives a hit from Latios. So we're firing Focus Blast right now. As thankfully we do connect. Nice. As he is able to get up his rocks. And I go for the Hyperspace Sphere right now to be able to finish him off. He actually swaps out to Clefable. So what I can do is Hyperspace into Gunk Shot. Hyperspace Gunk Shot definitely knocks him out after that crit. Definitely knocks him out. I could see him pivoting into T-Tar right now, but I'll go for Gunk Shot anyway and test my luck, as he does pivot out into Ferrothorn. So that's a good play. I'm definitely trying to put himself in range of... He's definitely trying to put himself, or me, in range of Pursuit while staying in. So we're at least able to knock out Ferrothorn, and we keep Clefable low enough to the point where Ironhead knocks it out. Latios is going to come out. If he wants to drop a Draco, that's fine. I think what I'll do is actually go Clef Key on the Draco, and I'll double into Bisharp on the I would think Clefable coming out. I guess Manaphy could come out as well. I think I'll spike up actually. Yeah, I'll spike up. Yeah, Manaphy came out. Alright, so what this means is Latios can come out right now and just drop a Draco for pretty much, not free, but it can drop a Draco on the Tailglow. Oh, on the Tailglow Manaphy. Hell yeah, I'm dropping a Draco. I don't even care if he goes Clef right now. Dropping a Draco is the best. He should go Clef, to be honest, but he decides to stay in, and I tanked the Scald. Not only that, I can go for Psyshock now. -1 Psyshock will be able to knock out Manaphy. I don't know why he sacked Manaphy so early right here. I really don't know why he sacked Manaphy so early, as Tyranitar is going to come out. Even if this is Megatar, I don't care, which it should be Megatar by the team, because I have Klefki to Thunder Wave it, so I don't really mind it too much. I just wanted the damage on him, that way I can knock him out with Iron Head from Bisharp 100%, but I'm missing 2 Dracos in a row, so this is not good. That's definitely not good. He gave me 2 chances to get the Iron Head damage on him, so now we have to Thunder Wave this guy, and it's unfortunate, but it's okay. It's okay. Does he hear me? Am I talking too loud? But we're able to Thunder Wave him, as he's going to go for Stone Edge, and I'll go for Foul Play because I really want to put him in range of Iron Head, and now he is, so it looks like Bisharp cleans up at this point. So I'll go out to Bisharp, and if he goes out into Excadrill, that goes down to the Iron Head plus Sucker Punch after Spike, assuming he is not Air Balloon and he is Life Orb, and Bisharp just clicks attacks and wins the game at this point. So he actually sacks Clefable, which is the smart play, but at that point, like, he has to go back out into, what is this going to do? Are you going to Defog? Yeah, Draco, I don't want to be tricked. If he tricks me, I'm going out to Hoopa. If he Earthquakes me, that's fine as well. Goes for Hidden Power Fire, as that is not going to be able to knock me out. This actually forces him to drop a Draco at this point too, so I'll go right for Hyperspace Fury, as the Tyranitar is going to come out, and we're definitely not out here trying to lose. Hyperspace Fury actually 2 KOs him, which is great as well. Whew. I want to waste another turn of Sand, so what I'm actually going to do is just go for Psychic on the Tyranitar. Also, if he gets paralyzed, it's great as well, as he does not. And what I can do right now is just go out into my Landorus and go right for U-turn. U-turn knocks him out at 22%, and I'm U-turning out into the Bisharp or Aerodactyl. He actually goes Latios, so I'm 100% going out to Aerodactyl right now because now he's in range of Wing Attack. I do outspeed, and we can Mega, and we've also wasted more Sand turns as well. If he goes out to Excadrill, that's in range of Sucker Punch after that, and then Landorus is always there as well to break Excadrill. So he only has 1 more Sand turn after this, so Wing Attack will be able to knock him out, as Excadrill should come out now, and we'll see if it's on a balloon or not. It is indeed on a balloon, so it could be SD. We'll go right for Ice Fang though, as he's able to knock me out with the Iron Head, but now I can go out into my my Landorus and just U-turn on out of there, as Cheetar is going to come out, and we'll see how this goes. Is he SD? He's so weak to Bird though, but I guess he has Tailglow Manaphy. We'll go out to Landorus because Landorus gets off with the Rocky Helmet. It puts him in range of Sucker anyway if he attacks me, so he is SD. So he has to outplay my Sucker Punches if he wants to win, because +1 Iron Head doesn't knock me out right now. And I have to hope I hit this Stone Edge as well. Please. Nice. So that puts him in range of Sucker Punch, I'm pretty sure, after the next attack. Yeah, I'm pretty positive that does. At 57%, he should definitely go down to Adamant Black Glasses Sucker Punch. So he has to outplay me. My Sucker Punches, all 8 of them. If I get outplayed all 8 times, I'll feel like Blender. But that is going to be game. So he doesn't even try and outplay it by going for SD. He should have. He definitely should have. I guess he just gave up right there. But 100% after the next Iron Head hit, he was in range of Sucker Punch. So that's going to be game, and we're going to leave it there. I'm still kind of upset about how the Aerodactyl fared versus that Slowking. But, not upset, but it's like disappointed in Aerodactyl. Because whenever I use a Mega, I I can't even lean my hand on this chair without it moving. Whenever I use a Mega, I always have a certain expectation of it. I was like, oh, if it kill this, I'm using it again, stuff like that. Aerodactyl's so cool in UU, but I feel like it's a bit underwhelming in the OU tier because I feel like it has that 4-move slot syndrome where I want Fire Fang, I want Ice Fang, I want Stone Edge, I also want Pursuit, I also want Wing Attack, and I kind of want Earthquake and Aqua Tail as well to hit that Heat Ran on the balloon and things like that. Definitely that early Heat Ran caught me off guard. Should have probably swapped down to Hoopa, but based on his build, I thought it would be defensive just because if that wasn't defensive, his way of beating Clefable was a physically defensive Gliscor, which is not good, and also Calm Mind critting it with his own either Clefable or his own Venusaur, which is possible. We all know it's possible. But in any case, that's going to be the end of the live. Bit of a longer one. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow with my team building video for Miguel. And hopefully an SPL game as well. So yeah, cue the outro.